Hello everyone, welcome to another weekly oracle message for the zodiac, where each week we draw from a different oracle deck for each of the signs. And this week we are drawing from the Spirit Allies deck. The Spirit Allies deck is one that I got from Goddess Provisions. Use the code Mystic Hillbillie at checkout with your Goddess Provision needs and get yourself an awesome discount. And you'll be helping me out and helping Goddess Provisions out too. It's a great deal. Anyways, yes, this week we will pull one Spirit Allies card for each of the zodiac signs to get a message, a weekly message. Please remember that you do embody the full zodiac, so stick around for the full thing. And if you know your rising sign, apply the house energy to each of the messages and get yourself a full reading. As always, use your intuition and let me confirm what is real for you. If you find yourself arguing with any part of any of the messages, then it's not for you, it's for someone else. This is a general reading, so it will apply to you generally, and generally it will apply to you. So keep an eye out and use your intuition and your discernment and let me confirm what your spirit tells you. We are going to pull one card for each of the signs, and at the time of this is a timeless video, so if you come across it any time, it is for you. There's a message somewhere in there, and it might not even be with your sign, so just keep a lookout. There's a message for you in here if you come across it anytime. But if you are watching at the premiere of this video, it is Scorpio season, so we will begin with Scorpio. Also, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so this isn't a personal reading, and I don't do personal readings. I do not DM you, PM you. I don't write in the comments to get a hold of me and to WhatsApp or whatever for personal readings. I don't do that. The only way to get a hold of me is through my website at celestialgrove.academy, and personal readings are not always open full time, so you got to keep a lookout there if you want an actual personal reading from the Mystic Hillbillie. Otherwise, don't get scammed out there. Scammers out there trying to scam all these beautiful souls, and it just breaks my heart. Don't get scammed. So, with that disclaimer over with, let's go ahead and get it started, shall we? And go on with Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, you got Pisces, and I feel, Scorpio, that this it kind of has the Wheel of Fortune kind of energy to it. I feel like the tides are about to turn. You just need to hold on and hold faith, because I feel like you are going from like a dark time into a light time, and things are about to get better for you. But I also feel, Scorpio, that you could actually sabotage that and keep yourself in the dark time longer than necessary. So what I'm hearing is, in order to to move from the dark into the light and to take full advantage of this wonderful season of opportunity and amazement, Scorpio, like the world might be crumbling around you, but look, you've got sunshine in your pocket, and I just feel like rainbows all around you. So you can either let the world crumble you too, because you decide, or you could really take advantage of this divine opportunity to change things for yourself and to make this a better place for you to want to live in this world, Scorpio. So what I'm hearing is that you need to allow the flow. There's a need for allowing the flow, and keep your heart open. Like, that is very coming through very strong, is to keep your heart open, and also to use your discernment and wisdom to keep your heart open as much as possible, but to know when to close it and when to protect it too, because there's going to be a need to protect your heart, but then, to let that pass and then calm yourself down, let yourself know that you did a good job protecting your heart, but open that heart back up to allow flow to flow in, through, and around you, so that that wheel of fortune can go ahead and turn in your favor. It won't turn without the flow, is what I'm hearing. The flow is needed for that turn to happen. You can definitely get stuck and stagnate and get stuck in the darkness, because there is a lot of darkness to get stuck in. There is a lot of stagnation to stagnate in, Scorpio. And I don't want you to do that, because this is really, I feel like it's a divine opportunity on your life, and it is time for you to flow with it. Yes, protect your heart. You're the master of protection. You know when it's time to protect that heart, but then let yourself know, great job protecting the heart. It's now safe to open it back up again, so that the flow can flow and go and turn it around for you, Scorpio. All right, beloved Scorpio, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Sagittarius, you have 11. Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of art and knowledge and learning, which, I mean, that is your thing, Sag, especially knowledge and learning. But I feel like the goddess Saraswati is here to strengthen you this week, to walk in your integrity, to being true to yourself. And I feel like she is asking you to watch your words, to watch the thoughts that you're willing to contemplate on versus the thoughts that you're willing to let go of, and to be more conscious and aware of these thoughts, and be more consciously aware of the thoughts that you're letting go of this week, and be more consciously aware of the thoughts that you're willing to contemplate, and why you're willing to hold on to these and contemplate these thoughts. And then bring that conscious awareness from your thoughts to your words, because you are a magical being, Sagittarius. You are magical. You know how to live and walk and exist within the magical reality that you live in. And it's time for you to be more conscious and aware of your magical abilities. And part of your magical abilities is your ability to contemplate the thoughts that you are willing to contemplate, let go of the thoughts that you're willing to let go of, and then speak reality. This is a week to really become more aware and conscious of the thoughts and words that you use, so that you can live more magically and thoughtfully, and be more in alignment with being the creator of your reality, Sag. And I feel like Saraswati is here to encourage you and to strengthen you. Call upon her anytime that you need understanding for your thoughts and words this week. She will be by your side. And I don't know, Sag, I feel like it feels like you're moving through, it's a thick substance, like you're moving through jello, like you're not having an easy go of things, but the way that you think about it and you talk about it makes all the difference. It's like you were walking through air and everything was going great, and you're getting where you're going, you're doing a great job, and now all of a sudden you're walking through jello and you slowed down and you're a little bit confused about it, and you can let that slow down really get to you and tear you apart and cause you just to give up in the jello, or you can like really understand that the slowdown is here so that you can learn and become more powerful in your own mastery. So as you choose the thoughts that help either cause you to want to give up because things got a little bit tougher, or you can choose the thoughts that help empower you so that you know that you can make it through the thickness stronger and better than ever, and cause the thickness to serve you instead of the thickness to destroy you. All right, beloved Sag, I am with you, and I am grateful for all of you. I hope this message helps you. It's all I got for you this week. I hope it helps. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Capricorn, you got 53, Leo. So Capricorn, I'm hearing that it's the strength. The strength is really coming through. Like, you need strength this week. And I feel like the lion, the Leo energy, the Leo self-love energy is needed this week, and it's coming through to help strengthen you. So allow your self-love to be a source of your strength to continue to move forward. There's a need to keep going forward, Capricorn, and to have strength and to love yourself. And when people seem to be misunderstanding you, or they seem to be wanting to destroy you, I want you to turn in and love yourself this week. And I want you to, like the message with Sag was to really be aware of the thoughts. And I feel like that is coming through for you too, Capricorn. But for you, I want you to really be aware of the loving thoughts that you have, and I want you to align your thoughts with how you believe. Align your thoughts with your beliefs. I want your beliefs to be the filter that decides, like, don't let you be the filter that decides which thoughts stay and which goes, because I feel like you would choose some of the harsher thoughts thinking that it is strengthening you. I want your filter to be how your heart feels and believes. It has to be based off your heart's beliefs. And if your heart believes that it's so, then let that thought continue. But if not, then you've got to let that thought go. You need to let go of the thoughts that your heart no longer believes. And you need to be strong to stand up and be true to the decisions that you've made. And you've got to keep going, keep moving forward. I know that you can do this. You got that goat resilience. So tap into that goat resilience this week. This is the kind of things that goat resilience is meant for, and it can be used for. And really, the self-love really needs to come through too, with celebration as you stay resilient and you keep doing what you know needs to be done and you keep showing up. You need to also celebrate yourself and really love yourself for the resilience and the strength that you have, and your ability to filter your thoughts through your beliefs so that your thoughts and your actions are able to align to support the world that you believe you're meant to live in, to support the world that you believe you are building, to support the world that you believe in, to support you moving forward and creating your beliefs. Align your thoughts and your actions to your beliefs and watch as the world becomes what you believe it to be. But you're gonna have to have strength and resilience right now. That watch is still, it's in the future, and I don't want you to focus on the future. I want you to focus on the now and how amazing you are to keep moving forward, to align those thoughts perfectly. Not perfectly, but to align those thoughts beautifully and harmoniously so that you're able to move forward in a way that you can love you for, no matter what the outcome may be. You can love you for your ability to keep going and keep moving forward with the strength and the love that you have in your heart, with your mind and actions aligned with your beliefs. It will feel amazing, Capricorn. Test it and see it. All right, Capricorn, that's the message I have for you this week. If it fits, take it. If not, please leave it. And as always, be in grace. All right, Aquarius, you have Isis, the mother goddess. I feel like the mother goddess is coming to you this week, Aquarius, to assist you with accepting the phases of life, to help you to accept the phase that you're in now by reminding you of the phases that you've been able to go through and accomplish, and reminding you of the finality of the phases, that this won't be here forever. So I really feel like you're being asked to cherish the moment. And a bing went off right with that. So I feel like that's a sign that truly, truly you are being asked to cherish the moment and to find a way to cherish the moment and to cherish the now. Understanding that this too shall pass, but that doesn't mean that you don't need to not find a way to enjoy it now. You need to find a way to be in love now, to be in joy now, and to love the moment for what it is, understanding that it will pass. And like I just feel like that I'm asking you to enjoy a hellish moment, but that is no. I feel like maybe for some of you, but no, not for most of you. It really is like cherish the moments, understand the phases of life, understanding the phases and the times, and that you don't want this moment to pass and just for you to look back and then be able to see how you could have made the best of it, because you were so focused in the moment of how bad it is. And you were so focused on an ending and getting to that ending, getting to it does pass, right? Like, you don't want that to happen. You don't want to be on the other side of it and then see, oh, I spent so much time and energy worrying over how awful it was to be in there that I didn't even notice I could have done this, and this for me and made it more bearable to pass through. And now that I spent so much energy and time making it even more unbearable, I now have less energy and less time to move forward into this brighter time in my life whenever it did pass. Is this making sense? You don't want to be able to see the joy that is available to you now whenever you're not in the now anymore. You don't want to wait until you're out of the now to see how much you could have enjoyed the now. And again, the sounds in the back is like confirming, yes, find a way to cherish the moment. And part of what Mother Isis is here to help you is to look at the phases of life that you've gone through and think about the phases of life that are still to go. And it will help you to be able to cherish the now somehow. I'm just feeling Mother Isis is saying, if you would think about phases, like think about the moon phase. It's not always full and it's not always dark. There are times in between and it's not always a half and half. It is constantly changing and phasing. but you want to enjoy the full moon while it's at its fullest. You don't want to be at the new moon and realize that you could have enjoyed the full moon. You don't want to be at the full moon realizing you could have enjoyed the new moon. You will always be out of time and out of alignment that way. To align with time, it is to see that, oh, I was seeing that I could take advantage of the light of the full moon whenever it was a new moon, and I was seeing how wonderful the darkness of the new moon is at the full moon. So now, as I'm moving into the new moon, I'm going to embrace the beauty of the dark. And then as it goes into the full moon, take advantage of that light. Now you are more aligned with the times. I hope this message helps, Aquarius. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Pisces, you have Aquarius. Pisces, Aquarius is here to help you. So this Aquarian energy is, I'm hearing like a nourishing energy. So I'm feeling like there's a need to nourish yourself and to enjoy your nourishment and divine nourishment. I also feel, Pisces, get in touch with your divine spiritual team and let them nourish you this week. They're here to help nourish you and fulfill you this week. And then another thing of what I'm hearing with this Aquarian energy is don't be afraid to be you. Be uniquely you. And I just, Pisces, if you dare, take the face off and be real this week. Be the real you that you can. And really see how people react. You know, you might be surprised. People you thought would react badly might react very well. People you thought you react really good might react not so good. You know, you might be surprised by the reactions, but I'm feeling there's a mask you need to take off this week, Pisces, and to move with the real, true you, just to see, like, I make it an experiment. Get curious, you know, what would it be like if I didn't wear this mask? If I just showed up as myself, you know, like for women, this could mean going a day without wearing your makeup. Go out in public, see what it feels like. It might feel weird. You might not like it, and you might decide that you're gonna always wear your makeup, and that's okay too, Pisces. But I'm just saying, experiment with it. Go out without wearing your mask. Be true to yourself and nourish yourself, and know that your spirit team is here to help nourish you this week too. So call upon your spirit team anytime. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Your spirit team is here to nourish you and to help fulfill you this week as you move through being true to yourself. And I really want you to be true to yourself. And there's a need to align your thoughts and your actions with where your heart belongs this week. So align your thoughts and your actions based off where your heart belongs, and be true to yourself this week. And I'm just feeling, be surprised by the results. Be true to yourself and watch what happens is what I'm hearing. So yeah, and be there. Self-care, self-love is very important this week. Self-nourishing, self-care. Be there for yourself. And these things don't have to be expensive. It could be just as much as going out and smelling the sunshine in the fresh air. You know, you don't have to make it something big. Make it yours though, and make it something that your heart can love and feel for you. Give yourself love and nourishment, and allow love and nourishment from your spiritual team this week to be true to you, so that your thoughts and actions can align with where your heart belongs. All right, beloved Pisces, I hope that I've inspired you to be your unique self and to not be scared and to shine your light bright. And that's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Aries. Aries, you got the Black Panther 38. So I feel, Aries, there is a need for wisdom, discernment, and protection. Those are the things that are coming out this week, is wisdom, discernment, and protection, and for you to walk in your integrity. I feel, Aries, there are those that would try to trip you out of your integrity that you may encounter this week. Don't let them get to you. I know you can be very hot-headed at times, Aries, but this isn't a time to let that hot-headedness get to you or take control. This isn't a time to use it. I feel it would not be wise. It's a time to hold back. They will step into their own trap as long as you don't get hot-headed. It's almost like they are expecting you to get hot-headed. And whenever you don't, you're able to keep your power in the situation and move forward even stronger than before. So I want you this week, Aries, to really walk in your integrity, be true to yourself, but hold that hot-headedness back. Be like, I see you, you're awesome, but not here. And whenever it is time, trust me, I'll let you know hot-headedness. Like keep that beast at bay. And at the same time, there's decisions that you're going to have to make, and I feel like these decisions need to be aligned with your beliefs. Let your beliefs be the filter through which you make your decisions this week. So it has to go through, you have to believe that this is the right decision before you say yes. If it's anything other than an enthusiastic yes, it's a no. So like just kind of have a parameter around the decisions that you're making this week, and be okay with no, and stand your ground with no also. And know that your spirit team is cheering you on, Aries. Like I see them cheering you on. They really are proud of you. They're so proud of you and how far you've come, and all the lessons that you've learned, and how strong and resilient you seem to be. You're walking in beauty and grace, so love yourself for that, and lean on your spirit team if you need a little bit of extra love this week. They're here for you, but keep your boundaries strong, protect yourself, and be calm and cool when dealing with others this week. Let them step in their own traps, and use your wisdom and discernment. Some of these traps you're going to be able to see clear as day. Just walk around them, and when they get angry that you didn't get angry and step in it, watch them step in it their own self, and then be like, oh dang, sucks that you set that trap for yourself, huh? That's the kind of energy that's coming through this week for you, Aries. I hope that this message helps you, and I thank you all for joining me. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Taurus, you got kava, Taurus. I feel like this is a week for you to just enjoy life. I'm hearing smell the roses and enjoy being able to stop and smell those roses. So take your time and do it your way, Taurus. You've got this. You are doing such a beautiful job. Enjoy your life your way, And there's a need to protect your beliefs. I feel like someone is attacking your beliefs. They're trying to say that you can't slow down, you can't smell the roses, and you shouldn't enjoy your life. Like, okay. Meanwhile, you believe that you can smell the roses. You believe it's time for you to enjoy your ability to smell the roses. You believe that life can be easy, flowing, and going because you're doing it. So just keep doing it. Let the naysayers be the naysayers. Let them say whatever they want, because you are actually doing it and living it and enjoying it. So don't let them convince you, gaslight you out of your own reality. Like, it's ridiculous. Don't let them gaslight you out of your own reality. This isn't even like something that I feel like you have to take on faith. Like, you are living it, and still they could convince you that you shouldn't be enjoying your life. you believe that you should enjoy your life, so therefore you should be enjoying your life. Like, if anything, if nothing else, let that be your mantra this week. I believe I should enjoy life, therefore I should enjoy life. And I don't care what the naysayers say, how dumb they think that it is. Like, maybe they have to watch you do it or something first before they'll get it. I don't know, Taurus, but don't let anyone get to you. Really put protections up around your beliefs and how you believe that you should live, and know that you are the creator of your world, and that life should be lived the way that you feel in your heart it should be lived, and then live it. Go out there and live it. And I feel like you have plenty of opportunities this week to enjoy, to smell the roses, and to enjoy your ability to smell the roses, and to eat good food, and to enjoy good drink. Do it. Eat your good food, enjoy your good drink, and love your life, because it's the only one you got. And why do it their way whenever their way is miserable? Do it your way, Taurus. You got this. All right, beloved Taurus, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Gemini, you got the puppy. Now, Gemini, how do I want to put this? Do you believe that you belong in misery? Or do you believe that you belong in joy? Where do you believe that you belong? Do you believe that you belong ruminating on the past? Or do you believe that you belong enjoying the present? It's up to you, Gemini. But I feel, Gemini, you are being challenged. Like, there's a challenge coming through, Gemini, for you to enjoy the moment, to enjoy the day, to find a way to enjoy where you're at, wherever you are, for the next week, or maybe even month. But to find a way to enjoy despite what it is. I feel like because if the challenge is to be in joy, then it must be that life is telling me I can't enjoy it. So you must find a way to enjoy it anyway, Gemini. So, do you believe that you belong worrying over every little thing? Or do you believe that you belong doing that for a time, and then you belong leaving the worries where they're at so that you can move forward in joy? Do you believe that you belong in joy or not? Do you sense that life can be better? Then what will it take for you to move into that better life? Do you believe that you belong in misery, or do you believe that you belong in joy? Do you believe you belong in love? Well, then it's time to give yourself that love. Love yourself enough to choose joy in the moment, to choose joy in the now, to choose joy even whenever it seems like life is falling apart, to find a way to enjoy the fall apart. Love yourself enough to give yourself even contradictory feelings of happiness and joy and love through a harsh life. I feel like I'm just giving this message, and it's such an easy message to give and such a hard one to receive, Gemini. And I feel I don't want you to feel that I'm being condescending or anything like that, Gemini, because I feel like, Gemini, you're overthinking a lot of things. You're kind of stuck in overthinking, and that's okay. That's okay. Overthinking is a good thing. It gives you the analytical mind that you need to be able to figure out the things that you're able to figure out. And it's a beautiful thing. It's not something to hate yourself for, to dislike yourself for. But at the same time, anything that's always on can tend to lead to burnout. Do you believe that you belong going to burnout? Well, then it may be okay to turn down that overthinking and just feel the love. Feel the pressure being off. Feel relaxed. Allow yourself to relax. As you allow yourself to relax, you can begin to feel better, and to feel love, and to feel into what can help bring you joy. You're being challenged to enjoy the moment this week as much as possible. It doesn't mean life is going to bring you joyous moments. It means that you are going to have the opportunity to choose joy in the non-joyous moments. And this is what's going to help strengthen you and give you the energy and the wherewithal that you need to be able to move forward with that beautiful analytical mind that can overthink it all and find some wonderful answers too. But for now, try to turn it down and turn it off and find times to relax and enjoy the moment without thought. Just for a little bit. You can always turn that thought right back on and get right back at it. All right, beloved Gemini, I hope this message helps you out this week. I love you guys so much. I know it's not easy to be a Gemini in this world, but you're doing it and you're doing it beautifully. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Cancer. Cancer, you have Cleopatra. Cancer, I really feel like this week you are being called to shine, to be you. I feel, Cancer, you're being called to really move into your feminine energy, into a mode of receptiveness, into a mode of care, compassion. This is why I feel like you're being called to shine, because this is what you are good at, Cancer. I'm hearing, yes, do what you're good at this week, Cancer. And if you're not good at it, just don't do it. It's not for you this week. Do what you know you're good at. Show up as the loving, caring, compassionate nurturer that you are. And nurture that which you find important to nurture. And to be in the yin, or is it the yang? To be in the feminine energy. To be in that feminine energy, that energy of receptiveness, of openness, of nurturing, compassion, kindness. And I feel like this isn't the Cleopatra that is like the leader, the strong one out there. This is the very sensuous, sensual, allowing type of energy. So I feel like there's a need to protect what you believe is worth nurturing, to protect your beliefs of who you are and being true to yourself. Like I keep hearing, do what you're good at, Cancer, and don't do what you're not good at. So I just feel like that mantra can really help you through this week to understand, if I'm good at it, I'm going to get it done. If I'm not good at it, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. And this week, I'm not even going to try. Let someone else try that, because it's not what you're good at. You know what I mean? And really focus on yourself and focus on loving and nurturing yourself and beautifying yourself so that you feel beautiful. And maybe even beautifying your environment. Bring beauty into your life this week. For you. Bring beauty into your life for you. And I feel like, Cancer, that's what you're good at. For some of you Cancers out there, that is what you're good at. Do what you're good at. And I don't know, I feel it's so strong a need for you to do what you're good at so that you can move forward being your best self. You need you to do what you're good at so that you can be your best self and you can move forward and make the best out of what is to come. You doing what you're good at this week is really going to help you to gain the confidence and the strength and the self-support that you need to be able to make it through. Do what you're good at this week. Next week, you can do what you need to get done. But this week, if you're not good at it, don't do it. Love and nurture yourself and beautify your environment. Bring beauty into your life for you, especially if you're good at it. All right, beloved Cancer, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Leo. Leo, you got San Pedro cactus. So, Leo, what I'm hearing is boundaries are very, very important, that you have created some pretty tall and strong boundaries, but they were needed. You need them, and they will be needed this week. So I feel like there's going to be a need to enforce your boundaries. And I'm hearing that you need to have faith that you will be able to open up and bloom and blossom when the time is right. Because the need to enforce these really strong boundaries this week is going to make you feel like you have to stay closed off. And that is not true, Leo. It is not true. You will be free to open up. You will find your tribe. You will be able to find yours, but you must protect what is sacred now. You need these strong boundaries, but it doesn't mean that you will always need them. You need to be true to yourself. And also, this is giving you the strength that you're going to need to be able to fill the position that you're about to move into, that you don't see that you're about to move into quite yet. So you will need this. And the most important thing, Leo, for you, I think this week is to understand that it doesn't mean that you have to stay closed off. You only need the boundary for the thing you need the boundary for. Like, I'm seeing you with like a tall wall and a saber-toothed tiger coming in trying to get through. It can't. And then it gets tired and it leaves. It's not going to come back, I feel. You needed the tall wall for a reason. But it doesn't mean that you're always going to be stuck in a tower. You can also move away from that tall wall and go and build a beautiful community with like-minded folks. They're there. So it's a stand your ground, be true to yourself, but don't fall for the lie that means that you'll never have your tribe, your community, your loved ones. After you stood strong and your boundaries were enforced, then turn around and go the other way and be yourself, be true to you, give yourself the self-love and the self-care that you need, and believe that you will find them, and you will. I'm hearing, even if you did all the other things, if you enforce the boundaries and you turn around and you begin to build the new community, like, if you don't believe that it's possible, you believe that they'll all be needing those strong boundaries, and it won't ever happen, Leo. The choice is yours, though. So, this is very ethereal for Leo, I feel. But I feel like, know that you need to enforce your boundaries for a reason. Give yourself that reason, and don't let it seep into everything else. Don't let it tell you that you're unworthy of love now. That you're only worthy of self-love. That you're unworthy of outside love, because you are still worthy of love. You just needed that boundary for that reason. And they won't find you if you don't believe. You have to believe that they exist for them to be able to find you, and you have to be true to you. Like, even if you, like I'm hearing, if you believe that they exist, but you keep moving forward with this strong boundary and refuse to be you, open up and be true to you, they still can't find you. So there's a thing there. You have to turn around. You have to understand that you needed that boundary for a reason, not put yourself down, love yourself, be true to you, keep shining your light, and boom, they will find you. Believe, and they will. I don't know, Leo. This might just be for one specific Leo this week. I don't know. No, I'm hearing that it's resonating with people on the general level. It's a general reading, so it's meant for general level. So, okay, we'll leave it there. I would like to go into some details here. But no, I'm hearing it is as it's meant to be. So, Leo, that's the message I have for you. Be strong, stand your ground, and love yourself for your ability to stand your ground. And it doesn't mean that you'll always be alone. It just means that this situation needed it. And you were right. It needed it. So love yourself for that. And then move forward being true to yourself. Your sparkle and shine will bring the love that you belong with. All right, beloved Leo, I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Virgo. Virgo, you got 50, Taurus. So, Virgo, I feel like you need to slow down. I feel like you need to enjoy the ride. Slow down and enjoy the ride. I feel like for some of you, you've been forced into a slowdown. You're like, yeah, no crap, slow down. I have no other choice. Okay, you need to find a way to protect your thoughts with this slowdown. Don't allow your thoughts to overthink the situation. It's a slowdown because you just needed to slow down. The universe needs you to slow down, and the universe is asking you to slow down so that you can find a way to enjoy the moment. But you have the ability to take this slowdown and create more criticisms of yourself and the world. But that is not the proper use of this slowdown. Or you can use it however you want, Virgo. It's just, I feel like if you allow critical thoughts in the slowdown, it won't serve you as well as protecting your thoughts and enjoying the moment as much as possible. Finding a way to enjoy the slowdown, finding a way to enjoy what you can, to stop, to smell those roses, to enjoy the path, enjoy the slow for what it is. It's all about what you let your thoughts do. Your thoughts are the ones that really need to slow down. They need to slow down and let you enjoy your life. And Virgo, I really feel like this is not a week for others. This is a week for yourself. You need to serve yourself, Virgo. Serve yourself first. Any serving of others, you must serve yourself first. It's now time to tend to you, Virgo. You need you. And you need to allow you to enjoy your presence this week. Be there for you. Take care of you. And enjoy yourself this week. Find something that you enjoy to fill the time. Because I feel like you got a lot of time this week, Virgo. So find something that you enjoy so that your mind doesn't have you destroying your ability to enjoy this time. You want to use it. You want to use it for love and enjoyment and relaxation so that whenever things do speed up, you are refreshed and renewed and ready to go. So use this time to restore and to really bring love and nurturing to yourself and to enjoy the moment. Like, it's coming through so strong. It's come through with a lot of the readings this week. Enjoy the moment. Find time to enjoy the time that you have. Like, you don't have to find the time, you already have it. So just enjoy the time that you have and find a way to bring more love and joy into the moments so that you can be refreshed and renewed to move forward even better. It's up to you, Virgo. Do it your way, however you want to do it. Anyways, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Libra, you got 43 Rabbit. And I feel like for a lot of you Libras, there is love. Love is coming in on the scene. You don't want to trust it, but I just want to say, enjoy it. enjoy what is here. Don't put too much pressure on it to be something and be or not be something. Just enjoy what it is. Enjoy the love and know that you belong with this love. You belong with some love in your life. So allow the love. And for other Libras, I feel like this is not a love reading, but this is like abundance is coming your way. You are about to multiply and multiply and multiply. Like, watch the abundance flow and go. Get ready, because abundance is on its way to you, Libra. So for some, this is an abundance of love. For others, this is an abundance of money. For others, this is an abundance of joy and peace. So look at your life and what you have, and you are about to get more. I feel like for a lot of Libras that's coming through. You are about to get more. And you belong believing that you deserve more. You belong believing in more. Believe in more and watch as it multiplies. I feel like all that chiming in came through to help confirm that it's a lot more than what I'm even thinking. Like, open up to receive, believe that you are ready to receive, and get ready to receive in abundance. And again, it's coming through once again to confirm with that chiming in the background. So yes, it is time for you to receive. And I feel like you sense this too, Libra. Your senses are right. Get ready to receive. Open up. And for some, it's open up to receive love and allow love. For others, it's open up and receive the abundance that you are ready for, that it is time for you to have this abundance. Be true to yourself and move forward with abundance and love. And for some, it's an abundance of opportunities. Like, there's so many opportunities, and it almost makes my head spin, because which opportunity should you follow? You should follow the one that lights your heart up the most. That one is the one that will lead to the abundance, that will lead to the multiplication. So light up that heart and walk in love this week, and the abundance and the multiplication will flow to you. As you walk in love, you will receive more love. As you walk in abundance, you will receive more abundance. Believe that you belong in love. Believe that you belong in abundance, and walk in truth and see as it happens to you. All right, beloved Libra, that is a beautiful message for you this week. I do hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloveds, that is our message for this week. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that watched this video to the very end. I pray that Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you all abundantly with love, joy, and peace. And I thank you, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess, for the love, joy, and peace that you pour upon all the wonderful souls that made it to the end of this video. And so it is. Shalom. Thank you all so much. I always pray blessings upon those that make it to the end of the video, because y'all are the cream of the human crop, the best people in the whole world that would watch a video to the end as long as this one. I thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to check out celestialgrove.academy if you want any personal readings or to see what I got going on. And as always, walk in love.